to my channel. Welcome if you've never been here before. So today's sequence is going to be a Vinyasa flow sequence. So we're going to be moving through the poses with relative speed. Remember, just always go at your own flow and your own breath. If I'm going too quickly for you, then maybe use this video as something to work up to. And if I'm going too slow for you, then the next few videos will be progressively speeding up with speed and just really getting your body moving into and out of the poses with some grace and elegance. And even if it's not graceful and elegant, it's just going to be a bit of fun, isn't it? So, as always, you don't need any equipment, maybe a mat that will help with some grip, just so you're not sliding all over the place. At least maybe take your socks off if you're wearing socks, and just bring yourself into some nice free-flowing, stretchy sort of material clothing like these Gymshark or whatever you're wearing. Just make sure it's nice and comfortable, you can move with ease. That's the main thing. So as long as you've got some space around you to move around, we're going to make our way to the top of your mat or the area that you've got. And as always, we're going to connect our body and our minds together using our breath. So find a nice firm placement under your feet. Close down the eyes and just take your hands to heart center. We're just going to start to focus into our breath. So relax your shoulders, and you're going to take a deep inhale here. Inhale. Allow the rib cage and the belly to expand, and exhale. Allow the chin to drop down slightly. Inhaling. Really take a deep inhale here, maybe pause at the top, and exhale completely. Really get rid of all the air from the lungs. One more time, inhale. Nice and fluidly, and exhale completely. Blinking your eyes open here, we're going to inhale, take the arms widen up, meeting at the top. As you exhale, bend generously at the knees, come down to forward fold. Allow the head to hang here. Just going to hang here in ragdoll position, just to release any tension and pressure from the lower back here. Maybe grabbing either elbow. Just allow yourself to rock gently from side to side. And really allow your head to hang heavy here, just to decompress through that spine, especially at the end of a day when your spine is being compressed through many hours of sitting or standing. You want to decompress it. We're going to inhale, take ourselves to a flat back position, straighten out the arms and the legs. And as you exhale, place the hands to the ground. We're going to step it back to all fours. We're going to inhale, drop the belly down, gaze forward. Exhale, tuck the belly under, drop the head down. So as you inhale, gaze forward, belly drops. Exhale, round it out. So we're going to take some small movements into our cat-cows here as you inhale, exhale, maybe start to shift back into the heels. Inhale, gaze forward, exhale, round it out. So starting to make some nice circles with the body, just starting to move in your own breath, warming up all the joints in the body here, and just remembering to press into the fingertips, so you're not dumping the weight through the wrists. Maybe you want to tuck your toes under just to maybe secure the knees a little bit more if you find that more comfortable, or otherwise tops of the feet onto the mat. I'm going to sit back into child's, just briefly creep the hands forward, really extend out through the back, allow the forehead to drop down to the mat, maybe creeping the fingertips over to the left, feel the stretch of the right side body. Creep them over to the right, feel the stretch on the left side body. Bring yourself back to center, coming up to all fours, so finding your hands underneath your shoulders. Index fingers are parallel to the long edges of the mat. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Tuck the toes under, and as you exhale, we're going to press it up and back to downward facing dog. Maybe you want to step the feet back just a little bit, just so your head falls between the arms. So your shoulders are pressed away from the ears, you're reaching through the fingertips, pressing into the ground with the fingertips, and just going to start to pedal out through the feet to warm up the hamstrings. So find your hips nice and tall, keeping the knees bent here, because what we don't want is to compromise your spine with trying to achieve straight legs. So you want a nice tall spine, and that often means bending into the knees, especially in your first downward dog of the practice. So we're going to inhale, take that right leg up to the ceiling. As you exhale, shift knee to nose, holding it here. Inhale, taking it up and back. Exhale, shift knee to nose. So warming into the core and the shoulders. Inhale and exhale, step the foot between the hands, keep the left heel up in the air. As we inhale, rise up to crescent. So arms are extended, reach back through the left heel and keep the tailbone tucked. You don't want to have a wild back bend here, keeping it nice and safe. Tuck the tailbone, front knee stacked over the front ankle, core is engaged, and relax your shoulders down away from the ears. As you inhale here, find length up through the spine. And exhale. We're going to take that left heel down to the ground at about 45-degree angle and open out the arms to warrior two. So again, find that front knee stacked over the ankle. If you feel it dipping in slightly and you're feeling pressure on the inner knee, turn the big toe in just to accommodate the direction of that knee, that front knee. Rooting down through the left heel, strong through your core and your waist. Again, relax the shoulders down. If you can see the shoulders behind my head. You're going to flip that front palm up to the ceiling. As you inhale, take it up to reverse warrior. As you exhale, we're going to take that same right elbow to the right knee. Left arm goes up and over. Inhale, taking it back up to reverse warrior. Strong to that back leg, gripping into the ground with both feet. Exhale, taking it down. Standing side angle. One more time as you inhale, take it up. And exhale, standing side angle. Maybe taking the bind, stick that left arm behind your back, reach down and just thread that right arm, making sure not to abuse your plants in the process. Reach that right arm underneath to grab, and if you can't find this bind, absolutely fine, and just stay in your standing side angle. Again, we're not holding these poses for very long. As we inhale back up to warrior two. And what you're going to do with this back left arm is you're going to reach it down and around, at the same time lifting the left heel off the ground. We're going to come back into crescent. Don't worry if you didn't get that first off. We're going to do it on the other side so you get another go. As you exhale, take the hands down to the ground, stepping it back to plank or to all fours, whichever is in your practice. We're going to inhale, shift the weight forward just beyond the fingertips. Exhale, elbows shave the sides, come down all the way to the belly. Untucking the toes and inhaling up to cobra. Using the back muscles, maybe take your hands off the ground just to make sure your back is doing the work. Pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Exhale down, staying on the belly. I'm going to come up to upward facing dog. Again, if it's in your practice to do this, then follow me. If not, take it up to cobra like we just did. So we're going to slide the hands down to the lower ribs, press the tops of the feet into the ground, firming through the glutes and the lower back. And we're going to inhale up, lifting the hips and thighs off the ground, come up to upward facing dog. Exhale either through all fours or over the toes, downward facing dog. So finding yourself in downward facing dog, keep pedaling out through the heels, pressing through the ground with the fingertips. This time we're going to inhale, take the right leg up. Exhale, shift knee to nose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, return that right foot back down to the ground. Inhale, take the left foot up. Exhale, shift knee to nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Last one, exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Keep that right heel up in the air this time. As we inhale, take it up to crescent. So again, finding that tuck of the tailbone, just so you engage, you'll really feel that stretch down the back leg, the front of the hip flexor. And take that front knee, stack it over the ankle. And really root down through that back heel. Firming through the core of the waist, reach through the fingertips. Take a couple of breaths here. And as you exhale, take that right heel down to the ground, open it out through warrior two. So again, finding your position here, making sure that you're nice and aligned, making sure that your front knee isn't dipping inwards. If it is, take that big toe in just to accommodate that direction of the knee. Taking that front palm up to the ceiling as you inhale up through reverse warrior. And as you exhale, take that left elbow to the left knee, right arm comes up and over the standing side angle. As you inhale, taking it back up to reverse, really root down through the feet. Exhale, taking it down, transfer that weight through the shoulder. Use your body as if you to remove your arm, you're holding yourself up, using your core strength. Inhale, taking it back up. And exhale once more here. And if you found the bind from the last side, on the other side, on the last side, take that right hand behind you, reach down, threading it through the left, and open out the shoulders. Again, we're not going to hold it here for very long. So as you inhale, taking it back up to warrior two. This time taking that back right arm, swooping it down along the body at the same time, lift the right heel off the ground, coming back into crescent lunge. So again, finding that tug of the tailbone, nice and strong in your stance. As you exhale, take your hands down to the ground and step it back through plank or all fours. Inhale, shift the weight forward slightly, and exhale, coming down. Either taking an inhale up to cobra or to upward facing dog, again, following your own body, your own limitations, and exhale through all fours or over the toes to downward facing dog. So building a nice bit of heat into the body here. I'm going to inhale that left leg up, exhale, round it out. Inhale, take it back, exhale, round it out. Inhale, take it back, exhale, return the foot to the ground. So padding out through those feet, looking between the hands and walk up to the top of the mat. Inhaling up to a flat back, exhale, bend the knees, come down to forward fold. Inhale, so you rise up to standing, palms to meet at the top, exhale, hands to heart center. So we're going to take that right foot back to about 3 foot behind the front foot. So you're having the back foot, toes slightly turned out, front foot is directly facing forward. And as you take your hands behind your back, clasp the hands together, really draw out the shoulders. And as you exhale, we're going to lean over that front leg, taking the arms up and over. Inhaling up. Exhale, coming down, stretching into that front leg. Just keep a slight bend in this front knee, you don't want to lock it out. So we're using the strength of that front leg to take us back up. Inhale, taking the hands to heart center this time. I'm going to lean out over that front leg once more, getting light on the back toes. I'm going to step it up to warrior three. So again, firming into that front foot, spreading those toes out nice and wide. Again, a slight micro bend just to absorb any wobbles in that front leg. And really squeezing through that right glute. As you exhale, taking it up, keep that right leg off the ground and leading it up with your knee. There's a lot of words there. Hands still at heart center. You want to take that left hand to the left of the right knee. You're going to open out through the right. So again, really working into the balancing here. Don't worry if you fall all over the place. You can either keep your gaze at the back behind you or in front of you, just to make it a little bit easier. And exhale, hands to heart center, both feet grounded. Again, don't worry if you're falling all over the place. These poses that we're going into, if we're not enjoying it, often means that you need to incorporate that into your practice, just so you get better at it. That's great, it's progress. So this time we're going to take that left foot behind us. Again, turning those back toes out slightly. Slight micro bend that front leg. Really root down through both feet, clasping the hands to the back. As you inhale here, Open out the chest and exhale, coming down. Maybe taking the arms up and over, just to get some stretching through the fronts of the shoulders. Inhaling, drawing length up through the spine, taking it back up. Exhale, taking it down. Really gripping into the mat, the ground with your feet here, your toes. Inhale, taking it up. Take the hands to heart center. As you exhale, take it, leaning it back into that front right leg, getting light on the left toes, and just squeezing through the glute to draw the left leg up and back. Again, draw the shoulder blades onto the back, finding a spot on the ground just to bring some stillness to your body. Slight bend in that right knee, and just draw yourself out of the hip socket, just to make sure you're nice and strong. Again, absorbing any wobbles as you're taking it up nice and slow. Keep that left foot off the ground, taking the left knee up. Making sure you're not blinded by the hair. Take that right hand to the left knee, opening out to the left with your left arm. Again, taking the gaze wherever is comfortable for you. Try and challenge yourself. So if you feel confident facing forward, maybe start to take the gaze behind you. Gazing forward and relax. I got myself out of that nice and quickly before I fell into my plant. So we're going to take one more sun salutation, take it down to the ground. As we inhale, take the arms widen up. Exhale, bend at the knees, come down to forward fold. Inhaling up to a flat back position, straight arms and legs. Exhale, hands down to the ground, stepping it back through plank or all fours. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, come down. Inhale up either cobra or upward facing dog. Strong through the glutes, and exhale through all fours, over the toes, down facing dog, pedaling out through the heels. We're going to take the knees down to the ground, big toes to touch, sitting it back into child's pose. So really wiggle out through the hips here, create that space. Reach as far forward as you can with your arms, drop your head down to the ground. Keeping it nice and energized. As you walk your hands up towards your body to a seated position, we're just going to take ourselves to a cross-legged position to a final twist before we finish. So we inhale, taking the arms widen up. As you exhale, take that right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand behind you for stability, and draw yourself over that left shoulder. Inhale, taking it up. Exhale, swapping sides. Nice twists to finish the practice. Inhaling up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And finito, we are done. So I hope you enjoyed that practice. I hope it wasn't too challenging, that you didn't enjoy it. And I hope you see past those challenges as room for improvement. And again, if you find yourself falling all over the place, just take that as a sort of a sign to maybe practice your balancing techniques, so that when you come back to videos such as these, that you see yourself getting better and you notice the progress. So yeah, it's going to keep it nice and short. You can incorporate this at the beginning of your day, or I'd probably say at the beginning of your day or the middle of your day, just to keep the energy flowing. You don't want to be doing these energetic practices before bed, because it'll get the blood pumping again and you'll just have a bit of difficulty maybe getting to sleep. So I would maybe keep to these at the beginning of the day, or whenever you need to pick me up in the day. And yeah, let me know in the comments bar if you enjoyed it, if you didn't enjoy it. All comments are welcome, and I look forward to practicing with you all again very soon. Thank you so much, have a great day, and I will see you very soon. Thank you.